Kia ora, beautiful world. How are we today? Kia ora, kia ora, kia ora. Just going to share the live. Welcome, welcome to this beautiful Friday morning. See if we can just share this onto my live and then I'll be with you. That sun is delicious. Thank you for your patience. My computer just likes to be a little slow. If you are joining us this morning, say kia ora, say morena. Let me know where you are coming in from. How are you feeling on this Friday? I'd love to know that you are here with me. We're gonna pull some cards, channel through some messages for our Friday. Just going to double check that I have shared it correctly, and then all my devoted attention is yours. That sun is so delicious. I was actually going to do cards outside today, and then when I went to go outside it was raining. And I was like, oh, I don't mind the rain, but I don't think my cards are going to appreciate it. So I decided to set up here in the little bit of sun. There's a little bit of ocean and greenery behind me. There's a nice little reserve just over there that I was hoping to go and do cards on, but hey, Mother Nature wanted me to do it here in the sun today. So if you are joining us today, say kia ora, say morena, let me know you're here. I'm just checking that the live has shared in one other group, and then I will be with you. We're going to pull some cards today. So if you would like a message or a card today, do feel free to stay on and put a yes please into the comments. If you would like a message too. Beautiful. Okay, I think we're good. So what I can do now is go back to the comments page on Raja Stigma, and then we all go, baby. This week has been next level. I am plummeting forward all the time in myself, in my learning, in my healing, in my business, in my purpose. It is like insane, because it's like I keep on getting in this like overwhelm shock, but like not in a bad way. You know how like most of the time when we hear the words shock or overwhelm, we kind of think that it's like negative. It's definitely not negative. It's definitely not negative. But it is overwhelming shock in a sense that I'm moving so fast through so much all at once. If that makes sense. Yay, okay, finally, with that slow computer. So if you are only just joining this space and you haven't jumped onto Raja Stigma's page before, my name is Madeline Lee. I'm already hot. My name is Madeline Lee, and I am the creator of Raja Stigma. We come live every Friday to pull some cards, pull some messages. I am an intuitive healer, mindset mentor, expressive dance coach. I have my own podcast through Ride Your Stigma, which has a heap of beautiful, beautiful guests on there. Let's turn this music off. some beautiful guests that come onto the podcast and talk all into their own life stigma that has come up for them and their experiences. I don't want to shuffle the book, guys. Come on. Can you tell I'm excited? So yeah, there's all sorts of things on there. There's mental health, there's addiction, there's parenting, there's death, there's sex work, there's eating disorder, there's herpes, STIs, there is all sorts. There is art and emotional expression stuff. So definitely go and check that out. It is on Spotify, so if you just type in Ride Your Stigma, it should come up, and it's free, so you can go and have a listen about other people's journeys around healing and crushing different stigmas. But yeah, so today we're here to pull some cards. I'll start with some collective messages, and if anyone comes on and feels they would like a message or a card today, do feel free to pop in the comments a yes please. The doors are also open for my beautiful soul healing starter package as well. So if you haven't heard about it before, it is a 7-session package, a soul healing starter journey pretty much. So we go through psychic readings, how they can support and guide us, and how we can understand what comes through in them, and how they can support us through ups and downs, and just having some comfort and reassurance in our life. We go through feeling into healing, grieving. What else do we do? Self-care. We do energy protection in there, inner child, shadow work, wound healing process, and it is absolutely incredible. So you get a fantastic juicy filled ebook, and then you get the 7 sessions one-on-one with me, stepping through those things, through those modalities or tools, and I teach you how you can use them and take them away for the rest of your life as well. So it's incredible. It is a long-term journey that is just the starter, so that it gives you some tools that you can take away, and then you can use afterwards as well. And I step you through some meditations throughout it as well. So if you want to know more about that, send me a private message. Otherwise, I have put the link in the comments as well if you want to go and check it out there. I am open to discussion about payment plans. So if that is a challenge for you as well, do let me know, or send me a private message as well. Okay. So today I've got a few decks out, but this one's calling me the mostly. So we're doing Nature's Whisper right now. Okay. Just check that that's beautiful. Okay, let's see what we... These cards are always a bit wider for my little hands. We turn them around, eh? Oh, and I don't know how I forgot this, but the Ride Your Stigma website will be up live sometime this week. I am like cranking it to get it out. So definitely go and check out the Ride Your Stigma website when it comes out this week. I'll be making an announcement when it's live. It is so much more than a website. It is like a beautiful shining space with so much juiciness in there. All about herpes support, mindset coaching, intuitive healing, dance stuff. It's so all the healing stuff. So yeah, when that goes live this week, definitely go and check it out. There's going to be a free self-care pack on there as well, so that you can go and download that. There's going to be even a free gifts page. So I've got like a heap of stuff on there as well. So yeah, and there's lots coming and birthing into that space as well. Good morning, Thoko. How are you? Beautiful. Coming in from South Africa. Lovely to have you here. Haven't seen you in a little while. Yes, you may. You may definitely get a reading and a card. You sure can. How are you today? Wonderful. Lovely to see you here. Yeah. That website, if anyone has ever designed their own website, fuck me, it takes a lot. I didn't know that when I first decided to step into it. And my beautiful friend has been helping me, but gosh, it is hard. Well, maybe I've just made it really, like, it's not an average website. It's not like I've just like put products up there and then just left it. I've really wanted it to feel really fucking good when you go on there, like feel like a community, like really welcoming, really loving, really honest and raw, really inviting, and really want it to have an absolute vibe. So I think that's why I usually tell myself off for being a perfectionist, but in this case I am voting all for the perfectionism, because I know that I'm only going to do this once, the first time, in a sense of, yeah, of course I'll always update the website later on, but this is the foundations of learning how to do it as well. And I really want it to be juicy and have such variety and really be clear to people like where they can go for this, that and the other. Thoko says, I'm good, and you? I am so good. I'm glad you're good today. That's beautiful, honey. I am fucking fantastic, to be honest. I am doing fantastic. Yeah, going through lots of shifts, lots of growing, lots of changes. I was just talking before you came on, Thoko, about being in almost like a sense of overwhelmed shock, but not in a negative way. So I don't know, like a nervous excitement, but an overwhelmed shock, because so much is changing internally with me, with healing, with my business, with connecting with new clients and building such an empire of healing and love in the world. And it sounds so fucking cheesy when I say that, but I feel on my heart, man, and it's really, really big. Everything's moving, and it's moving real fast in a good way, but sometimes I just look around like, whoa, what's going on? Oh, wow, congratulations, thank you. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that, because gosh, it feels good. It feels good. It feels delicious. And I'm really, really grateful for everything that has brought me here on this journey. Thoko says, yes, I have been healing as well. Beautiful. Have you been doing anything in particular, Thoko? Or just healing in general and being more conscious of what's happening within yourself and your life? Or have you been working with someone? Or have you been healing yourself? Meditation, like what does healing look like for you? Thoko says, I'm happy to hear that. Thank you. Okay. 41. Be in service. First thing I saw, I don't really know if there's a certain meaning here, Thoko, but the first thing I saw was the spiral shell. So I don't know if have you just come out of like a whirlwind? Like I feel like you're on the other side of something. Like I feel like the spiral is like a spiral up, maybe. Not a spiral down, but like be in service. I don't know if... Have you ever thought about being a healer yourself, or are you a healer yourself, or is there something that you're helping with someone or people? I want to say, like, where are you in your healing journey? I don't know if I've... Be in service, I feel like, I almost feel like, whether it's conscious or unconscious or intentional or unintentional, it's almost like there's like a knock-on effect, like an upward spiral that I'm like feeling that like as you, and almost I want to go like this, like it's like washing debris away. Like I almost picture like an upward spiral, but you know, like all the shit, it's like what I can see is like there's all the shit in life like floating around all around here, and what you've created, or I almost want to say energy for vortex, but like a spiral upwards, and it's like you're getting momentum in this spiral, and as you spiral more and more and more and more, it's like flicking all the shit out to the side, you know, like clearing it, almost like energy clearing, like this. I just want to keep going like this because I feel like, and it's not a spinning out of control, because I feel like maybe sometimes we can get that confused, like, and people might be like, well, that looks like you're spinning out of control, but maybe at times it feels like moments of that. But I like this spiral, I haven't even seen the rest of the picture yet. I just keep that spiral, and it's like whatever work you're doing internally, or whatever you are applying yourself to, or making the choices, even though they're really hard choices, etc. It's kind of like keep going, because the spiral is going to just keep getting stronger and stronger, and you are getting stronger and stronger at protecting yourself, at moving through all the junk. I want to say like all the junk and all the, it's like, and then the be in service, I almost want to say like, whether it's in a professional aspect, or like just a natural occurrence. Like, I don't know if you've ever thought about doing something and I don't know, helping people in some way. I don't know if it's physical or spiritual or something, or but it's almost like when we start to do the healing real deep in ourselves, it's like the spiral, it's like the spiral is contagious and it can go outwards, if that makes sense. What did you say, Thoko? Thoko says, yes, I was from a breakup with my twin flame. I've been fighting for my inheritance. Wow. Those are two really big things. I haven't even read down, but I'm like, just want you to take a deep breath, okay, and really blow it out. Like, let's just take a. I'm just getting a message like you're already a healer. You're already a healer. You're your own healer. It's like you already know, but it's like a reminder, or like a hello, we already know this. You already know this, but you're a fucking healer. We're all a fucking healer. Like, you're a healer. You have healing power in here. You are the one doing all the work, if that makes sense. I'm just on live. You're right. You can come out. Thoko says, I want to be a healer. I healed my twin flame from depression. Wow, is that clearing negativity? Yeah. Yeah, I think it was. It was like definitely like a energy clearing vortex even. Thoko says, I want to be an intuition reader. I want to be intuitive, to do intuitive reading, but I don't know if I have psychic reading gifts. Wow. So I want to say that everyone has them. It just depends. It depends on how you want to, not how you want to. It depends whether you choose to open those gifts. Oh, I feel sick. So really okay, I'm just gonna come back for a second. You want to do intuitive reading, so you can do fucking anything. Every single human, we all have a soul, so we all have intuitive gifts, and it is whether we choose to step into figuring out. And most of the time it's like how do I do that though? How do I learn to trust my intuition so deep? How do I learn to strengthen my spiritual organs, to trust my intuition and myself and my soul and the source through me and the messages through me? How do I connect with that? And how do it's a how, it's a how, but also not a how. That's so backwards. But it's like, it's like a how do I do it, but also you don't need to know the how. You just have to be willing You have to be willing, and then you have to be willing to trust, and then you have to be willing to try things even if they're weird, or even if you think you're going to fail, or you're going to do it wrong, or you've got fear, or someone else is judging you, or any of those things. You've got to really decide, wow, this is on my fucking heart, and I'm willing to try and trust and move through it, if that makes sense. So I'm going to read from the book as well, and I'm going to pull you another card, Thoko, but I just want to tell you about just a little snippet, I suppose, because this may, I feel, have a message in it for you. So I am like 2 assessments away from being a certified intuitive healer through my training, which, you know, some people don't do specific training. They're just an intuitive healer because they've found their tools and their ways of doing things. But for me, this is what I stumbled across, and this was my journey. So I signed on to this certification in November last year. So I always know, and I've had like gut instinct, but I never really understood intuition. Like, I understood it in a sense that I was like, oh yeah, I know that we have like a gut feeling, but I was very, very unconscious, and that's not a shame on unconsciousness, or that's not a shame on the other versions of myself, but I didn't have any idea. I just wasn't aware. I just wasn't conscious. Like, you don't know when you're not conscious if you're unconscious, you know, like, it just doesn't. So my old self, I just wasn't even aware, and then it just fucking happened. Like, it just came out, and I had done my mindset coaching certification. So I was already doing the self-development stuff after I had lost myself in my own breakdowns. And then I had a psychic reading like this on a live with my coach randomly. I'd never watched her before. It was the first one I went on, and she pulled 3 cards, and I was fucking in tears by the end of it. I was like, holy shit, I don't know this. I've heard of psychic readings. I've heard of spirituality, but I don't really fucking know what it means to me. Like, I hear all these words, but they're just words. Like, what does it mean? And I know there's something there. And and then I got off that live, and I was in so much tears that I just went onto her page. I scrolled 3 posts down, and there it was, the certification training. Had all the stuff written down, like all the stuff that you get in it and what you train in and all of these things. And I read it, and I was like, I don't even know what half those words mean, but I was like, this is it. I was like, I'm doing it. I just lost my job. I had no money. I was struggling with people lying to me. I was having like another breakdown, another death rebirth. I was like, I have no idea how I'm going to pay for this. I don't even fucking know what it is. But all I know is I'm going to trust, because I fucking know that there's something in there for me that I am meant to be doing, that I have no idea. I'm so scared, and I'm like, I have no skills. Why am I even doing this? And then signed up to it, and literally it is the best thing I've ever fucking done in my life. It is, and the way that I have learned through my own experiences and with the support of the tribe that I am in, is like learning that above anything else that you would get taught or get told by anyone else, trusting yourself and what feels in here, in your intuition, in your heart, and in your soul space, what feels right to you. Fucking learn to listen to it. We ignore it, and we push it to the side a lot. You know, we know intuition tells us, no, don't do that, or nah, yeah, do that. And we push it to the side because we think, oh, I don't know, I'm a bit unsure. Kind of ignore it. Training and learning over time to trust that more and more and more and more. So I want to say, just keep trusting yourself each day. Keep being open to learning it. Start doing the small things, because I feel like be in service today. I'm going to pull you another card, but I feel like be in service today. And this beautiful vortex is like, and being, in my opinion, this is only my personal opinion, but being an intuitive healer, it is constantly healing ourselves. It is constantly healing our lineage. It is constantly healing everyone around us, everyone connected to us who's connected to someone else, by healing ourselves, and then guiding people or sharing that energy exchange with others to step into the space of like, of such connection and such community and such healing all together. Oh, you're channeling so well. So I want to say, sometimes sometimes, Thoko, I get off live and I'm like, what just happened? What did I just say? So, yeah, I don't really know what I just said, but trust, learning to just trust and practicing. And people are like, well, how do I just trust? And I'm like, you practice it. You practice it every single day when you get up and you tune into yourself and you go, oh, I'm going to go and do this, or I'm going to get this done, etc. Each time we practice it, even if we fail, failure is not negative. Failure is fucking great. What is it? First attempt in learning. Failure is fucking awesome. So if we get up in the morning, that intuition tells us something like, no, don't go to that petrol station. Or, tells us, oh, something's off about this new person that I've met, etc., etc. And then we ignore it, and then we step into it, and then we go, fuck, I knew I shouldn't have done that. It's all good. It's not a failure. You've brought awareness to it, and then you're learning, okay, I know where I should have trusted then. Okay, cool. So what am I going to do tomorrow? Thoko said, I also prayed for water and God healed me. Yeah, I lost my inheritance, but I'm definitely going to get a training. I'm opening to trusting my intuition. Yes, beautiful. Thoko says you are so gifted. Thank you. Thank you. And at the same time, we are all gifted. Thoko, you are just as gifted. We all are, if we just choose to be willing to open it and commit ourselves to practicing tuning into what feels in our heart, what feels in our soul. And I think that one of the hardest things sometimes is because fear of judgment, fear of looking weird, and sometimes fear or just the backlash of saying things that almost don't make sense to some people. And it's not going to make sense to some people because it's not for them or it's not their language. And it's a whole nother language. And there's a lot of fear of, I just, in one of our trainings this week that I was in with my tribe, we were talking and I was like, I feel like sometimes people are scared of me, not scared of me, but scared of my rawness, scared of my truth. That if they come to me, it's like that conflict or confrontation when you want to go to someone and ask for their support or dip into something or share into something. And at the same time, a part of you is like, no, I don't want to do that because she's going to tell me the truth. She's going to ask me the questions. I'm going to open a can of worms. And then I'm going to have to really own this shit. I'm going to have to really be honest and open. And so this is also what we do a little bit in my Soul Healing Starter Package too, guys, that I've just released, which there is a link in the comments down below. I have just released it maybe 2 weeks ago now, Soul Healing Starter Package. So we do 7 sessions. We do psychic reading, we do feeling, grieving, self-care, we do energy protection and clearing. We do inner child, shadow work, wound healing, and we tie it up in a bundle. I teach you how that you can take these skills away. You get a beautiful ebook as well. So that's a beautiful place to also start with learning how to tune into trusting your intuition more, as well as healing at the same time. And take it. You can have those skills and those things that we work through together in those 7 sessions. You can take them away and use them forever long. So they're very, very powerful. I walk you through some really awesome meditations and activations and things in there too. So if you've got any questions about that, send me a private message. Otherwise, the link is in the comments as well. So Thoko, be in service, give back to the world. Give back to the world, baby. Give back to the world. When we give in equal proportion to that which we receive, we are able to maintain balance. There are so many people who are in need of your services. Big time, that last sentence. Yeah, Thoko. Being in service can be as simple as a kind word, holding a door open, or joining in a cleanup effort. That's so funny. I was just doing the dishes before I came on, Thoko, and I was just thinking as I was scrubbing the dishes, I was like, fuck, I never thought I liked doing dishes, but as I clean the shit off the dishes, I feel like I'm clearing my fucking energy, because I am. But yeah, same with that, what we were talking about the spiral, if that makes sense, Thoko, like, even even when, if you're tiny, I don't know if maybe you're getting rid of like, I don't know, old things, materialistic things, or a new car, or a new house, like moving into a new house, or new pants even. Oh my god, and then Star pops up with pants and Star. Oh my god. Look to nature and its ability to support according to what is needed at that time. Your efforts in supporting others around you will help to create the energy needed to support humanity. Fuck, that last bit, I'm just going to read it again for you, okay, Thoko? Your efforts in supporting others around you will help to create the energy needed to support humanity. Yeah, baby. Let me just check these comments. Thoko says, I'll check it out. Yeah, definitely do. There's a link in the comments, Thoko, if you want to check out the Soul Healing Starter Package. Do send me a message with any questions if you're on the fence or not sure. Hi, Star. Hi, beautiful. Yes, please, if you've got time. Yes, I definitely do. I'm just going to pull another card for Thoko first, because I'm just in such a channel. I'm so sweaty already. Thoko says, yes, I've realized that about cleaning. Yeah, isn't it crazy? Because I never, like, a year ago, if someone had said that you can clear energy by, like, cleaning your environment, I would have been like, I would have, like, pulled a face at them and be like, whatever. Isn't it crazy how we can, oh my god, I actually feel comfortable using these words, quantum leap now, Star. I didn't used to, and I wouldn't use it before, but like, it's crazy in 6 months how much you can fucking torpedo, like, just torpedo into like this whole new transformation of yourself when you really, really fucking want it, and you're really, really fucking willing, and you're like, I am gonna fucking conquer this. I realized that also I have not turned the light on either. Oh, not that it does much. Am I high vibration or what today? Thoko says, it raises your vibration. Yeah, baby. Star says, I just did a post about hoarding. Yeah, baby. Don't we all hoard? I am definitely in a rise vibration at the moment, guys. So sometimes my words come out like and because my soul, my messages, my head, my intuition, and my mind goes far too fast for my fucking body, and I'm like, what did that just say? Okay, let's give you another message for today, beautiful. By the way, that card was 41. I don't think I let you know the number just in case that means anything, or just in case. Sun's coming back. Yes, baby, please. Oh, there we go. Okay, so lots fell out, but there was one on top that is meant to be here. Thoko, so of course, all I see straight away is sparkles. I feel like you've got more gifts than maybe. I think you know, Thoko, but it's almost like you know, but are you, you know how we're taught in the world that when we have a gift or when we're good at something, that we should be humble, that like we shouldn't gloat or celebrate ourselves. I wonder if, so the big picture, number 6. The big picture. So straight away I just seen all these sparkles of magic. Like that's all I can feel right now after that be in service one. And I want to say, like, I think you know. Like, I know that you know that you've got these beautiful, beautiful gifts in there somewhere. But it's like, how do I use them? How do I strengthen them? How do I open them or be more sure about them and more clear in clarity? And it's like you've got these sparkles and this glitter that is like, you know how like if we've got all this glitter in the dark, but we just need that sun like to shine onto the glitter just a little bit. But we need the dark as well. Like we need the dark and the light shining onto it. It's like, you've got your dark elements. It's like, I feel like, are you comfortable with facing some of your dark? Like, how do you feel about facing parts of your dark or your shadows, or your hard bits that we suppress down most of the time? It's like, maybe you're there, but it's like, you know how we feel uncomfortable praising ourselves? Like, I can feel that come through right now, in a sense of like, you have so many sparkles. It's like maybe the challenge here, or maybe the learning or the opening for you is like, I want to say it's okay to praise yourself, and it's beautiful to praise yourself. That please praise yourself for everything that you have already conquered, that you've already achieved, and even the fucking small things, like, I don't know, if it's like paying rent, or making a small change, a diet change, or speaking up for yourself in a situation or a relationship or something. Praise yourself for being exactly who you fucking are, because you're fucking great with sparkles. And I'm going to say the big picture. I think we've already kind of talked on that a little bit with your, like, your be in service, the big picture. Like, I'm not sure if you work or study or what you do for life, or if you're a mum or whatever I'm not sure what you do for life, but it's almost like, be in service, the big picture, like, whatever you've been doing, have you really been happy and aligned in doing what you have been doing? Or is this the time to really, like, you've been doing some core work, is this the time to really face, like, what do I really fucking want? What do I want? What brings me joy? What lights my heart up? What makes me feel fucking alive, that I want to do in my life purpose, and what I want to do that's on my fucking heart, you know? So asking yourself some of those questions. Thoko says, yes, true. I only know that I have a prosthetic gift. I don't know what that word actually means, Thoko. I'm unemployed. I want to serve my purpose. Beautiful. Well, good on you. Like, maybe those are some questions you might want to journal on. When we jump off the live today, feel free to go back and do a replay and have a listen. And I don't even know what questions I just said. But maybe you can go back and pause and listen through and journal on them and begin your own journey. So you say you're unemployed too. I also want to ask, just because you're unemployed, that doesn't mean you do nothing with your life. Because I've definitely been there. I've been on the sickness benefit before, and different things like that. And not that you've said anything like this, but I just can feel like our own judgment in society of being unemployed or going through different changes in our lives and things. And I'm like, just because we're unemployed at a certain time in our life or whatever we're going through does not have to make it mean anything. Just because we don't have a societal label of a career or a job or anything does not mean we're not fucking doing the work. Like, we're still doing the fucking work. We do the work when we wake up, if we're really fucking looking internally, you know. But I hope that lands for you, Thoko. Thoko says thank you. Yes, true. Beautiful. Star, honey, are you still here? Would you still like a card? Just let me know that you are here. So doors are open, guys, for my... Ooh, and the big picture falls out again. The doors are open for my Soul Healing Starter Package as well. If anyone would like to know more, please send me a private message. 7 sessions of jumping into your soul healing journey. Absolutely incredible space. You learn all the basics too. I think that's what's so great about the Soul Healing Starter Pack is I kind of created it because I was like, when I stepped into the spirituality and trust your intuition and stuff, I was like, well, what does intuition mean? Like, what does it mean to me? I'm currently also making like a free PDF tool that's going to be on my website as well, which my website's going to be live this week, guys, so go and check it out. There's going to be lots of freebies and stuff on there. But I'm going to do a free PDF tool around some journaling questions to ask yourself what you believe in spirituality to be for you, and like old beliefs that you have learned from like your culture, your religion, your upbringing and stuff. What ones of those you believe in now, and which ones you don't align with anymore, that don't mean something to you, that you want to say goodbye to, and the other ones that you want to explore more and bring in. So that will be a really awesome tool as well, Thoko. You might really enjoy that one. I'm probably like a week off releasing that one too. Star, amen. We did the work anyway, yeah, baby. Sure am, yes, please. Okay. I'm just going to have some water. Thoko says, congratulations. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you so much for your kind words and support today. It's very special, and thank you for celebrating with me. I really appreciate it, and it opens my heart. I almost can't stop smiling at the moment. I'm just like, I'm like, my mouth's sore. Oh. Something I realized when you're on live too, like you're laughing to yourself and you like can kind of feel other people laughing on the other side, but sometimes you're like, oh, I'm just laughing and talking to myself. There's a person that just came and walked past before, and I was like, I'm on live, but it's okay, you can get your shoes and go out the door. And they're like looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm talking to myself. Alright, beautiful Star. Thank you for your patience with my beautiful channeling waffling. Thoko laughing face. Yeah, I'm so sweaty too. I'm hot. And before this I was like, I need to jump in. I was like, Maddie, you get so sweaty and hot. Like, I just had to shower, but I need another one. I just like start talking and it's like like, what is going on in here? Okay, shut up, Maddie. Beautiful Star. It's weird. It just wants me to really shuffle today really long, like when I was first pulling for Thoko today. There was a lot of shuffling before we actually got anywhere, eh, Thoko? Star says, I love your channeled waffling. Speaks my language. That was half the deck. That wasn't enough. It didn't feel right. Speaks my language, baby. Yeah. I also, just while I'm shuffling, last night I went to my dance class, guys, and fuck, I am learning how to be in my spiritual high more and more, and gosh, it is insane. I really should just do a live stream just about talking about dancing and the expression and the connection and the fucking natural high through it, because I literally last night turned around to one of my girlfriends that goes to dancing with me. She picks me up and drives me there. We go together every week, and first song into the dance class last night, I turned around, I was like this. Like, I looked like I was on drugs. I was like, fuck, everyone's going to think I'm on drugs. I'm literally not. I'm literally so spiritually fucking high. I'm like shaking, like, just from dancing and being in this space. And I like to describe that. Yeah, I'm on a waffle again. Oh, yeah, that one. I'm on a waffle again. But oh, it's insane. And getting used to knowing and feeling like I nearly had a migraine in my neck before I went to dance last night. And I sat in the car, just did a few big deep breaths, just talking to myself like, your body is releasing any stress and tension from your body is relaxed, your body is freeing anything that it doesn't need, etc. Walked into the dance class and managed to, I'm getting better and better at feeling into my body and how my expressions and energies need to express out of my body in a safer way where my body becomes more healthy but still gets to express. And gosh, it was just so freaking high. Yes, the dancing high is a real thing. Yeah, baby. Kia ora, Marie. I'm just pulling for Star, and then if you are still on, you're most welcome to a reading. Yes. Thoko says it shows that you connected. Somatic release, baby. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to pull 2 cards, Star, so we've already got one for you, honey. Yeah. And if anyone ever tells me they can't dance, you can dance. You can dance, baby. just remove the societal expectation of dancing within a box in a certain way. Everyone has a body and they can move their body. There is so much power in it. Okay, star. #21, fresh approach. First thing I seen, the moon, the cloudy moon. Blue, cloudy moon. Yeah, I just want to say blue, cloudy moon. Like blue, I feel like a real calm, fresh, what is it? Fresh approach. I think I just said that anyway, but like, dolphin, all about sparkles at the moment, like really about sparkles. But down here there's like some little dolphins. I forgot to mention, guys, too, if you ever can't see the cards while I'm on live and it's not very clear, please do send me a private message and I can send you a photo of your cards. Okay, just remember what the cards are and send me a message and I can send you a photo if you'd like as well. But yeah, fresh approach, 21 star. I feel like blue, I don't know if you like blue or don't like blue, or maybe there's some blue in your life at the moment, or maybe you need more blue, or something like that. Maybe it's because there's blue behind me too, but I feel like blue, it's like a clear approach. Like this is almost like, I know because we've been working one-on-one and stuff with all the changes in your business and your branding and all your gifts and your creations and things like that. It's like they're all here and they're all in this beautiful bubble and puddle of magic, but then it's like the calm is the blue is the calm, and it's almost like, I want to say, yeah, now I'm like this bubble, it's like you've got this blue calm bubble, like a big beautiful bubble of like safety net, and then I'm like this behind me, like I can it's like the blue breathing into blue is like giving you like this calm beautiful container, not a separation, but like a cloud. like a big beautiful shell, like a coating, or like a, maybe it is like a protection shield, but not a separation. I want to say fresh approach, it's like just telling you where you are going and what you are stepping through, if that makes sense. Then you have got 42, let love be your beacon. So this one here, straight away, just see this light. Let love be your beacon. I want to read from the guide first with this one, 42. Let me have a look. 42. Let love be your beacon. Lead with love. When you enter into a new situation, see love paving the way. If it is a tense situation or a work environment, do a visualization exercise of filling the space with bright, beautiful love for everyone involved, including yourself. I feel like including yourself is a big one. Remember that. Acknowledge what is going on and be willing to change how you are approaching this. Communication will be harmonious and you will have greater prospect to create what you are looking for. Focus on the light within you. Imagine this light shining out of you. Your inner light will permit you to see the world with new eyes and learn new things every day of your life. Star says both very relevant. Anybody with a body can dance. Yeah. Hi, Chris. How are you? Beautiful. I hope that helps and supports you today, Star. Very, very beautiful. Who else was here before? Marie, are you still here? Beautiful. Otherwise, Chris, are you still here? Just let me know in the comments if either of you guys are here, and we can happily pull you a message. Chris says, good, and you? I am fantastic. Where are you coming in from around the world today, Chris? I am in Auckland, New Zealand. First time here with Ride Your Stigma, or have you been here in our space before? Would love to know where you're coming in from. And we can definitely pull a card. I'll just give Marie a couple more moments to see if she is still here. Otherwise, if she doesn't reply, then I can pull you a message. Chris says, is my new job going to be successful? Ooh, in California. Okay, we can definitely pull a card on that. Star says, definitely, thank you. You're most welcome, honey. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, I'll just give Marie one more minute, Chris, and then if she is not here, then we will pull you a card around your job. Alright, Chris Ball. I'm Pisces and I read tarot too. Beautiful. Do you read tarot for yourself, for other people? How long have you been doing it? I really like to learn how other people read tarot and oracle in their own different ways. There's so many ways out there, and everyone finds their own comfortable flowing space with them as well. A Pisces. I'm trying to learn more about our star signs and numerology and things at the moment. It's pretty fairly new to me. I'm a Libra. You have a YouTube page. Cool, that's awesome. And you pull on there, do you? Trust your own understanding. 32. And wow, these cards are beautiful, Chris. And so we had 32, trust your own understanding. First thing I see is the mask. I'm like, especially around your job. I think this one is definitely the one that is like with your job, with your career. It's almost like you already like trust yourself. Like I think you already know the answer. Like I want to ask you, what are you feeling? What is your intuition telling you about your job? If you really tune into your heart and you really tune into check, can you trust your perception, your view, your feeling, and your heart message, your soul message around this job? It's almost like you ask the question, so the question is your answer. Like, why are you even here asking that question? Because is that doubt, or is that worry, or is that already somewhere inside you telling you that that maybe is this not what you want to be doing, or is something else pulling you from some other angle? Is there some other passion, some other purpose, some other is there somewhere else that you want to go and be? Is there something else that's on your heart that you want to pour through? Chris says, I try not to do myself. My ex-wife is a Libra. I get overconfident. Okay. 17, infinite blessings. Yeah. So what do you mean by, Chris, you get overconfident? I want to say praise you for the honesty and the ownership of and the awareness of that first. Like you already know, like when we get overconfident, like has someone told you that you get overconfident though, or is that your belief in yourself? Like, is that created by a bit of both, or is that created from yourself or from someone telling you that? Like, where has that I get overconfident from? So does this job feel right for you? Chris says, I would rather be a tarot reader full time now, but it takes time. Yeah, it sure does. I want to say, like, how long have you been do you specifically just read actual tarot cards or oracle like me? So I do a bit of both, but I'm generally like, I'm more into these ones than the classic tarot. But it is, I want to say, like, it takes time, baby, and it's showing up and it's practicing over and over and over again, and learning how you channel, learning how you step into the space, learning how you flow intuitively with message and connect with your soul, your source, your higher self, the messages, archangels, etc. So I want to say, trust your own understanding, in a sense of you already have the answer. It may not be, there may be, like, do you have a conflict or a confrontation there, or is there some fear that you need to unpack? Like, are you willing? Are you willing? Like, you've got so many, this is like, you've got so many blessings, and I want to say, yeah, sparkles, it's so big today. It's like, she's actually got like a bowl or something with all these sparkles in it. She's sprinkling in it over the township, and it's like, I feel like you have so many blessings, and there's so many gifts and so many things out there, if that makes sense. But you have to be willing. You have to make the choice that there's some things that you might have to sacrifice, that you might have to prioritize, that there may be commitments that you have to make to get to the thing that really turns you on and really pulls your passion and your purpose out. But you have all these blessings, so you've got a choice, and you can step into that if you want to, but you've got to make it happen for yourself, if that makes sense. Chris says, I'm trying to find balance between confident and overconfident. No, I have T. Lear's tarot deck and the Rider. I haven't heard of them before. Yeah, I'm trying to find balance between confident and overconfident. So where has that belief of you being overconfident come from? I want to say, just think on that. Like, where has that come from? Where has it stemmed from and been created, if that makes sense? Yeah, I'm a star and a light worker. Beautiful. I love that. So I'm so glad that you're in this space here together with us. I kind of just want to pull you one more message from another deck today, Chris. So just give me one moment. I just feel like there could be one more message for you. Guys, also my soul healing starter package is open at the moment. There is a link in the comments, otherwise send me a private message. We do 7 sessions on strengthening your trust within yourself, your intuition, understanding psychic readings, energy clearing, feeling, healing, grieving, what else do we do? Inner child, shadow work, understanding what they mean to you. We do wound healing process, and you get a beautiful ebook as well. So if you are interested in joining me in a one-on-one space for 7 beautiful sessions on your soul healing journey, enroll now. Like, go and check it out. There's a link in the comments. Otherwise, send me a private message if you've got any questions or you're feeling on the fence. I thought there was another comment there, Chris. So this deck, Chris, the Shaman's Dream. Let's see if we've just got one more message for you today, and then we will tie it up for today. I also want to say, Chris, yeah, that the consistency is power. The consistency is power. That's what I want to say. In the hand, the universe is your partner. I think this is similar to the other card that we just had about the blessings. It's all here. You've already got it. You've just got to choose and be willing. That's what I would say. It's like all here right in front of you in your hand. You've just got to choose. You've just got to choose, baby. So do it. Make your choice. Only you can choose. thank you very much for joining today, beautiful people. I also am taking one-on-one psychic reading bookings as well, so I will drop the link in the comments as well. If you would like a private full spread, I do 3 decks and 6 cards from each, so it's about 18 cards, and there's either an audio recorded one with a PDF, or else I can do a 30-minute live as well. So if you are looking for any guidance or a psychic reading as well, that is an option there. Otherwise, I come live every Friday New Zealand time, and we do intuitive messages together, so come and check it out. Keep an eye out for our website going live this week as well. There'll be lots of juicy stuff on there, both paid and free. Okay, love yous all and have a beautiful weekend.